Hi, and welcome back to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. We are in the Rustic Kitchen. This is a really swanky joint. In fact, everything's swanky about this place. And even though the weather has been stiflingly hot, everything here is cool. Would you agree?
Oh, I think everything here is totally cool and swanky.
Like the temperature analogy there? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Okay. Now we head to Harris Chester for Sunday's 9th race, and with all that action, here's Heather.
Okay, we have winners over here per 36,500. Number 6, Dial or No Dial, is the favorite, and number 8, Blatantly Good, is second choice in here. They both have a lot in common. Both have been racing and tougher, and both of them are taking a step down, and both of them won the last time that they were in this class.
Shuby's Place, and he's still a length and a half to the good with 5/16 to go. Cinderella Guy continues to track from the pocket. Here's Dial or No Dial with an explosive 3-wide backside burst. Dial or No Dial within 2.5 lengths of the lead. He's gaining steadily. Whack-A-Mole Hanover is laboring 4.5 from the front. Blatantly Good cannot sustain his bid. Arctic Warrior circling 3 wide, a length and a half away to Windfall Blue Chip, and a wide last is PS I Love You Heartbreaker. And now Dial or No Dial takes the lead from Shuby's Place.
Okay, so a first quarter is fired off in 25-3. The half in 54, then the 3/4 in 121. Oh yeah, that helped Dial or No Dial because he's a totally come from behind fashion racing kind of horse. He ends up winning in 149-2 with David Miller on the bike. That's also the fastest race of the card that day. Shuby's Place, he did the work on the front, he was second, and then Cinderella Guy rounded out the try.
2 races later, Sunday at Harris Chester, there was another conditioned pace, this time for non-winners of $25,000 in the last 5 starts, with a purse of $30,000 on the line. Number 1, Hypnotist, with Brian Sears, and number 3, Vertical Horizon, with Pat Burry, were co-favorites at 2-1. Number 4, Little Dude Starbuck, with Georgie Knapp, was the 7-2 third choice. And with that exciting call, here's our man James.
Now Vertical Horizons within a half length of Hypnotist with inside 3/8 to go. Mainland Keys locked in the box in third. Little Dude Starbuck is second over 2.5 from the front. Handsome Prince needs racing room. He's 3.5 behind new leader Vertical Horizon. Winsmith Art still has 5 to make up, but he's in the clear. 2 lengths back to a beleaguered Art for Art's Sake. Artist Rally is trailed from races outset. 3/4 in 123-4. They approach the top of the stretch, and Vertical Horizon has taken over by a length and a quarter from Hypnotist. Little Dude Starbuck 1 pace wide of Mainland Key, a 16th from home. Vertical Horizon set down for the drive. Hypnotist trying to come back up the inside, and here's Mainland Key with the last push.
Boy, talk about a blanket finish. Talk about it. Go ahead. Blanket finish in this heat, and it was all insiders. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Verizon, I'm sorry, did I say Verizon? They don't pay me to say that. Vertical Hanover won, even though the race was run horizontally. Duh. He beat number 2, Mainland Key, a 9-2 shot with Corey Callahan, a neck in 151-3. Hypnotist was just another neck back in third, and now this is going to be fun. Because one of the best drivers in the world, Timmy Tetrick, decided to go upstairs in the announcer's booth, and last Thursday he attempted to call the first race at the Meadowlands. Do you think he was he anything or no? What was your guess?
My guess is that he probably shouldn't quit his day job. That's all. I'm just going out on a limb and just saying that.
Okay, you decide. How good was Tim Tetrick calling this race?
As they trot on down the stretch, Assess to Success is leading the way, but coming up the inside for Andy Miller is Hope and Love. On the far outside, Oasis Dreams. Less than an eighth of a mile to trot. It's Access to Success, holding on to a slight lead. Far outside is Oasis Dream. Oasis Dream gets up in the final stride.
You know, maybe it's me, but I thought he did okay. Because it's tough for a driver to go up there. The toughest part is you got to go look in the glasses and you got to call the horse's name and keep looking at the colors and back and forth. It's kind of a daunting task.
Oh, it's an art. It's an art. I'm really ribbing on
So what you being so rough on the boy for?
Because I can.
Okay, when we come back, we have the big race, the signature race in the Meadowlands. It's only $1 million in the line. They call it the Meadowlands Pace, and there'll be a co-feature coming up on In the Bike with an undefeated girl going for her 20th win in a row. Her name is See You at Peelers. Don't go away.
And they head to the backstretch, and here comes Sears with See You at Peelers.
Welcome, good old South. There ain't no love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome.
Hello there, you, and welcome back to PA Harness Week, harness racing's fastest paced half hour. We are excited because we are here at this lovely place, and it's called the Rustic Kitchen inside Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, where they not only have great racing and fabulous casinos, but wonderful restaurants, and it's a great all-around experience. Okay, the big race of the Meadowlands took place. It bears their name. It's the Meadowlands Pace. It's worth $1 million. And this race is always a great race for the best 3-year-old pacing talent in the world. Big Jim, last year's 2-year-old champion and a limb winner last week, was 8-5 with Phil Houdon. Powerful Mist, who's got a great closing brush with Andy Miller, was the public's 7-2 second choice. And Roll with Joe. It sounds like something you would probably order for breakfast in a restaurant when the waitress comes over and says, "What would you like to order, sir?" "I'll have a Kaiser roll. Would you like something to drink with that?" "Yes, I'll have a cup of coffee." Roll with Joe to stay.
A demanding pace on the front end, and Custard the Dragon has now cleared the lead with 3/8 to go. Roll with Joe is in behind in second. Winking at You is right there racing in third. Better Than Cheddar first up on the outside fourth. Roll with Joe starts to edge a bit from the pocket. Westward Hanover jammed in. Big Jim with some work to do is 3 wide right now as Custard the Dragon leads the field. 1:21 for 3/4. Roll with Joe has popped the pocket. Winking at You in behind horses. Big Jim 5 lengths to make up on the outside, and Roll with Joe strikes the front for Ron Pierce. It's Roll with Joe. Up on the outside is Winking at Ya. Big Jim gaining ground. Roll with Joe 2 lengths clear, a 16th out. Winking at Ya. Up on the outside, Big Jim is coming. It's Roll with Joe. Big Jim is charging. Roll with Joe holds on to win.
Ron Pierce steps it up again. Sears had a choice: roll with Joe or feel like a fool. Well, he picked the latter, and obviously felt like a fool because Roll with Joe got the money, winning for Pierce, who got the drive when Sears passed. In 1:48.4, he came rolling up from the outside. He was very strong, and he dispensed of Custard the Dragon easily. Big Jim came flying up and almost nailed him on the money. Winking at You off at 18-1 with Yannick Gingras got third. This was Pierce's first time driving the horse and his 4th pace win in his Hall of Fame career. Okay, on the undercard of the Meadowlands Pace was a terrific race for 3-year-old pacing fillies, and with all that, here's what's her face?
Okay, in here, the Tarport Hap. It goes for almost 130 grand. The only name in here that you have to worry about really is See You at Peelers. She's the 1-9 favorite. This is her first start of the year at the Meadowlands, and this is really, I think, the toughest group that she's been up against. Don't you agree?
I agree.
I would say in her career. Now, can she hold off these ladies and win her 20th race in a row? We're going to find out.
And Crispy Apple is coming after See You at Peelers, and Crispy Apple has taken the lead nearing the 3/4 marker. Crispy Apple, a big effort, but she went wide. Crispy Apple went wide off the turn. 3/4 in 1:23.3, and See You at Peelers bearing into the pylons, but she leads the way. See You at Peelers with 1/8 of a mile to go. Crispy Apple, a big effort trying to re-rally. Idyllic has moved up on the inside second. It's See You at Peelers at the edge of the toe board.
See You at Peelers makes it 20 for 20. She wins by 1 length in 1:51. Now, you got to give props to her and to trainer Jimmy Tactor, okay? Any horse that wins that many races. However, she definitely had Lady Luck on her side in this one.
Okay, for all of us here at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs in the Rustic Kitchen, thank you so much for your hospitality. And for Bruce behind the camera, there he is. And my lovely partner, Heather, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway.